agreed to what?
Jefferson makes me spill my tea. I'll spill the tea on him. Did you know that Jefferson's first wife, Martha, on her deathbed, made him agree that he would never remarry? Jefferson was 39 at the time, and he lived to be 83 years old. And he kept that promise. He never remarried. 44 years, this man never remarried. And did you know that he kept her wedding ring, a small portrait of her, and a lock of her hair on his person or in his personal belongings for the rest of his life? Let's fast forward 5 years since Martha's death, and Jefferson hadn't remarried, but another woman became important to Jefferson by the name of Sally Hemings. Sally was one of his slaves, and actually the half-sister of Jefferson's late wife, Martha. Now, according to people at Monticello at the time, Sally looked tremendously like Martha. So Sally, being free in France at the time, since they had abolished slavery, now Napoleon brought it back later, but that's beside the point. Sally's free while they're in France. And apparently something happens between her and Jefferson while they're in France, and she becomes pregnant. She makes Jefferson promise to free their children, and if he agrees, then she'll come back to Virginia with him. So Jefferson agrees, and Sally returns to Virginia with Jefferson. This man has the fortitude to indict a king and take on an empire, but put him in front of the women in his life, and he folds like laundry. Talk about a simp, right? But I'll talk as loud as I want. This is my house too. I'm making a video. No, honey. Sweetie, I'm sorry. No, I don't want to go another month without it. I'll keep down the noise.
Now, this is going to be a little controversial, but I would argue that Jefferson was in love with Sally Hemings and that she maybe was in love with him too. And I realized there was a power imbalance between them. I realized that. Slaveholder and slave. But she was free in France, and she agreed to come back with Jefferson, as did her older brother, James, that we talked about in another video, who became the first American chef. They both agreed to come back with Jefferson, even though they were free while they were in France. Makes you think. We'll dig deeper into this later. I don't want to get in trouble. So, till next time, where we spill the